Good morning, everyone, and thank you, Jody, for having me here today, and welcome everybody. It's an honor to be here, and unfortunately, it's not in person, but I'm happy to see a lot of your faces, and just want to say that we have a history that goes way back to even before I was a state senator, before I was a candidate. You stood alongside me in fighting for, Medicare and celebrating the birthday of Medicare at in front of Valadeo's office. And so I'm very appreciative for everything that we worked on together and that you continue to work on as we're moving forward through these difficult times. And I just want to say that this is something that we're all adapting to. I mean, I will say that when it comes to Zoom, I had to learn from a fellow senator how to use it. Senator Glazer was amazing at trying to get me to figure out how to use this. But I wanted to also say that, we are living in difficult times. And back in March, when the governor decided to, shelter in place and we took that decision, it was a very difficult decision to take, but a necessary one. And, I really understand where the feelings are and the frustration and just being scared. And Nancy, I want to say that you're going to get better. I'm still recovering from Bell's palsy myself. It's something that the level of stress that is happening during this time, it's very real. It's something that I went through for several months into the pandemic. And so, but I think it further emphasizes how important our healthcare is and how important our well-being is. And it's something that we need to fight for. And this year, I know every election year is an important one, right? We got to express our right to vote. But the reality is that this year is really unlike any other. When we did the shelter in place, it wasn't just we have a pandemic in front of us. I really saw it as not only a pandemic that would potentially kill hundreds of thousands, but if not even go into millions, but just a failure of the person that is leading this nation. I saw it as a failure of our democracy falling apart. And that's, to this day, I still see it as that. And that's why it's so important to vote. And doing so in the safest possible manner is extremely important. It's about electing someone that is truly going to care about our needs and our health care and our well-being. That is what is at stake this year. Our democracy, our well-being, our health care, and really our freedom. And so, I want to encourage you to vote, but I also want to encourage you that when you are feeling a little stressed out, when you are feeling overwhelmed a little bit, you turn off the news and put that song on, celebrate, because I think it's really what we have to go back to and just think about and celebrate the good times that we've had, because we will get back to the good times. This is not going to last forever, but we got to think about those good times. We got to vote because we got to change this current administration. And, as the song said, because at the end of the day, everything's going to be all right. So thank you so much for having me here today. It's an honor and a pleasure. And don't forget to vote.